sure that this is going to be posting Friday. But I was at work today, and we were doing our little, like, group meetings we do twice a week or whatever, right? When you work at a job, they give you, like, meetings and, like, heads up, like, briefings and stuff. I ride a motorcycle every day to work, back and forth, and most jobs have motorcycle parking. And if you ride a motorcycle, you can park in those parking spots because you're on a motorcycle. Makes sense? Motorcycle parking. There's designated spots for you to park and you only. That's one of the perks of being on a motorcycle. And the same thing for electric cars and things like that. You park in your designated spots. You don't park anywhere else. Because if you park anywhere else, cars get mad at you. And if they get mad at you, it's super easy for them to vandalize your bike, and you can no longer have a safe way to operate your bike. And it becomes a bigger deal than what people seem to think it is. Well, today at work, you're supposed to park on the 5th floor of the parking structure, which I was doing when I first started working there because I didn't know they had any motorcycle parking. And then I started asking around staff, valet, and my supervisors and stuff, and asking if there was any motorcycle parking and if I'd be allowed to park there. We go fast forward a month or two in, nobody has said anything a month ago or 2 months ago, and just recently one of my managers brought up the fact that she was surprised that I was like there were still motorcycles parking and motorcycle parking that work there, and I was thinking like, well, why is that a shocker when I drive a motorcycle and nobody else parks there? It's just me. It's always just me parking there, and I always leave more than enough room to fit at least 4 or 5 other bikes in the parking like thing. You park to make it easier for other people to get out. You can easily fit 6 bikes in a one car parking spot, like no problem at all. And yeah, they kind of were like, yeah, like you'll get in trouble for that. And then upon hearing that, like after the meeting, I kind of went up and talked one-on-one, you know, and was like, hey, like, are you kind of for real about that? Like, I ride a motorcycle, so it's open to the elements, so if I ride it in, it's not good to let it just sit out in the rain. Like, the parking structure on the 5th floor is all open top, so it's raining and all this other stuff, and it's like, pretty much kind of just got the notion that it's like, sorry you decided to choose a bike. It's like, no, that's not just the way it is. Like, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to accommodate for us because we're at a higher risk and all that, but man, maybe I'm wrong. But plus, when I was in the parking structure, like, they have cameras and they know when people are fucking around in the parking structure. I was just like, I've almost been hit coming down that parking structure because people don't look for motorcyclists. So if I'm driving the speed limit and somebody decides to back out and hit me, like, I'm fucked because I had to park on the 5th floor. Like, it doesn't make any sense to put myself in more danger for no apparent reason when I don't have to. And I will be talking to somebody else about it, about the issue, and if not, contacting the actual, like, company itself, like the owners of the company, because that to me seems extremely like messed up to put my life in extra danger that doesn't need to be presented. Also, on top of that, I'm the only fucking person that rides a motorcycle to work, and for her to be like, oh, I can't believe, like, we still have people parking in motorcycle parking, like, you might as well have just said my fucking name. Because, like, now you pretty much just called me out in front of everybody because I'm the only one that brings a helmet into work. I'm the only one that does all that. So it pretty much was like an attack on me for when I asked if it was okay. So it made me seem like I was being a fucking asshole parking on the 1st floor for no reason. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, that is so uncalled for. Especially when I thought that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I thought I was doing everybody a favor, because I can tell you right now, if I'm in a car going to work and there's not enough car spots for cars and then a motorcycle parks in a car spot, that's annoying as fuck. Because now, not only do I not have a spot to park, but that motorcycle has an entire spot to himself on parking when he has his own designated spots that they're allowed to park in. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And it's like, if they're worried about not having enough motorcycle parking, then the company should invest in getting more motorcycle parking spots. Because in the end of the day, you have to provide that to us. Like, it's a means of transportation, and not everybody wants a car. Like, it's just is what it is. Motorcycles are cheaper. Even mopeds are classified as sometimes motor vehicles. It's on 2 wheels. So it's like, what the fuck? And then, also, fucking works have bike parking, like bicycle rack parking. Imagine if they didn't have bicycle rack parking. Am I not allowed to put my bike on the first floor because I ride a bicycle? Like, the only difference between this and a bicycle is it's got an engine in it. And I can go 160 miles an hour. Other than that, it's a fucking bicycle. It's got the same steering as a bicycle. It's got handlebars and 2 wheels. Like, it's a bicycle with an engine in it. Like, I really don't get that. And to hear that kind of come out of somebody's mouth and, like, not have it being, like, respectable is really unprofessional, which will be why I bring it up to human resources, because I feel like that's a little uncalled for. Because they could have just talked to me personally, because nobody else rides a motorcycle really, and it's like, for you to kind of call me out like that and be like, oh, like, you know? And I don't have any problems with my managers. Like, they're all really cool. Like, I respect them, but man, that was a real low blow today for me being really polite and respectful to them all the time. Like, man, that's something else. But I don't know. If anybody else watched this video and you guys have ever had an experience like that, go ahead and show me your experience down in the comment below and how you got it figured out and like how you got it solved. Because I'm curious. Like, I know that there's plenty of motorcyclists that ride their bikes to work, and I know they go through all kinds of shit on the daily. Of like management, other cars, employees, people fucking up their bikes. I know that there's all kinds of shit out there. And you guys telling me your stories will help me out and help me figure out how I can make it to where, like, they scratch that note. Because now, when I do get it scratched, everybody's gonna be like, oh, you're still parking on the first floor? Wow, you're a real dumbass because you're gonna get in trouble. And it's like, dude, like, I shouldn't have to go through that. That's messed up. Because I even ask, you know, like, it's not like I'm just doing it out of spite, you know, because I have a motorcycle and I want to say fuck you to the world. It's because I'm trying to be nice and park in my own spot, so that way other people don't have to worry about, like, not having a spot or, like, things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it off there, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps me out. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed the little rant today from work, but if you didn't, oh well. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh god, that's a lot of water. Later.